gonna stand in front of him. I've been here 4 years. You ain't gonna come in here and try to crush this mother. You gonna with your raggedy ass. Help your stupid. You wanna come up here with that? Get out now. Get your scallywag, ugly out of here, raggedy ass. Bye. Next.
Do something about
Next.
Do something
Stupid
about
asshole. I ain't never heard of a dumb standing how to read. You can't read, you can't write. You come up and phone. Come to him up. Phone so stupid ass. You from everything else.
We've seen a lot of crazy interactions in retail stores during the pandemic, but this one has multiple amazing things about it. First of all, the pettiness of the origin of the conflict. So you saw all the going back and forth and the yells and the screams and everything. Apparently, it's because the Karen in this case was angry that a soda was $3 instead of $2, which is more. I checked the math. But I cannot conceive of getting into a screaming match in a 7-Eleven because a soda was more expensive than I thought it was. The second most amazing thing is I think Scallywag is back.
Yep.
Hashtag Scallywag, hot Scallywag summer. We've launched into it. I think that Biden becoming president, it's had a lot of bad effects, but I think the old timey expressions coming back has been a good thing. So I like Scallywag being there. I love the dynamic vocabulary of the 7-Eleven attendant to throw that out there. There is one more amazing fact about this, but first, Francesca, what do you make of it?
No, I mean, look, bringing back pirate lingo is the funniest ever. Like, you scallywag ass, with your scurvy ass up in here, you know, like it just with your trench mouth. Like, I love that kind of trench mouth. Is apparently a thing. It's when you drink doo-doo water. But like, I love creativity in insults, and like it's a little bit to the point where if you're being dressed down by someone who's that amazing at throwing shade, you just kind of have to like sit there and take it, and you're like, you're being read from top to bottom and you don't stand a chance. No. I mean, I remember high school and you're like, yo, you just have to sit there and take it because you were losing this real bad. But you know, it's amazing that some of the worst Karen videos we've seen have been started by such petty things. I'm gonna bring it up again. This is not a Karen video, but a man was shot in New York because the guy he was delivering food to was mad that he wasn't getting enough duck sauces.
That's crazy.
People are forgetting how to act and are acting crazy, and no wonder. Forget the massive amounts of profits that even someone like, a place like 7-Eleven has been making in the pandemic. Workers are tired. They're tired. So yeah, they're gonna call you a scallywag ass Karen.
People have been throwing out other stuff. They're preparing for when they interact with a Karen. Raggedy ass shark snack. I like that. That's a good one. Tallywhacker. Scallywag dragon. Nice. That's a good one. Let's see, a bunch of scallywags and tallywhackers up in here. References to Jack Sparrow, I'll allow it, but only this time. Throwing around dag nabbits, calling people accursed mountebanks. I do like this. And don't forget about shenanigans and malarkey. And
cracking, with your cracking ass, your Cthulhu ass face.
Oh my God, references to Cthulhu, I like it. Where did that come from? Anyway, I assured you, there would be one more amazing fact after that video. The most amazing fact is that worker didn't get fired. I mean, I'm glad. I don't know the worker, but I'm inclined to be on their side in all these things. I've worked retail jobs. I would have assumed that's your going away thing. When you not only call someone a scallywag and shout at them, when you yell at them that they can't read or write, when you publicly accuse a 7-Eleven customer of being illiterate, let alone all of the other stuff, I assume that's your going away present to your coworkers. No, still working there. Look at 7-Eleven standing behind its workers.
Yeah,
you love to see it.
Yes, anyway. Absolutely. They stand a shade queen, and I think that's important. No, because You're at 7. I mean that, and this is like the customer's always right. We talked about on a top 10 list last week about how that is a total crap phrase. And I think people like you're working at 7-Eleven, folks are coming in the middle of the night, like they're drunk, like the amount that you have to deal with, and he's probably not getting even 15 an hour for that job. So like the least, and often 7-Elevens are run by like franchise. I mean, the stores themselves are run by like mom and pops, like family businesses.
Yeah.
Even though they're working for the corporation, so good on them.
100%. Yeah. Wait, Sherry Doodle all day says, "Have I been pronouncing Cthulhu wrong all this time?" Yeah, it's the sort of thing you generally just read. You don't say out loud. But anyway, yeah, everyone needs to learn about him because it's 2022. It seems like he's getting close.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.